Hello students, today we will be discussing textbook chapter number new numbers, textbook page number 49. The fourth question. The fourth question explains there are two different methods of drawing a line of length of root 13 centimeter. So 13 can be written, we had seen previously. If you have seen the previous videos, we any odd number we can write in this form, 13 into 1, that is the odd number. We can write 13 into 1 is equal to 13 itself. Then we can take this number, these two numbers we have to take, 13 and 1. 13 plus 1 divided by 2, we'll get 14 on the numerator and denominator 2. 14 can be written as 7 into 2, and this 2 on the numerator and the 2 in the denominator will get cancelled, and we'll get the number as 7. So this is our first number. Secondly, what we need to do is 13, the same numbers, 13 and 1. 13 minus 1 divided by 2 will get 12. On the numerator we can divide 12 as 6 into 2. This 2 on the numerator and the 2 in the denominator will get cancelled, and we will get 6. Okay, so this is the second number. As we have seen earlier, odd number is our 13, can be written as first number square minus second number square. What is our first number? 7. Okay, what is our second number? 6. Okay, and we have got this. This can be 13 can be written in this form also. The answer is equal to 13 itself. Okay, so 13, square root of 13 into square root of 13, you will get 13 itself. Okay, then 7 square, and this is 6 square, the same written as on top. We have taken it down. Okay, the 13, root 13, if you multiply this, root 13 the whole square is equal to 7 square minus 6 square. This 6 you can take to the opposite side of the equal to sign. When we take to the opposite side of the equal to sign, we'll get 13, square root of 13 square plus square root of 6 square is equal to 7 square. Okay, this minus will turn to plus. Altitude square, this can be written as altitude square, this can be written as base square, and this can be written as hypotenuse square. So we have got a right angle triangle. Okay, wherein the base is 6 centimeter and the hypotenuse is 7 centimeter. Automatically we'll get the height or the altitude as 13, square root of 13. Now we need to draw this diagram so that we can get full marks. This is the working part which you need to write down in exam. So we will draw this. Let's take PQ as the base, and PQ we can draw. We have got 6 centimeter. So we have to draw this with the scale 6 centimeter. Now keeping the point at P, we have to keep a compass, mark 90 degree straight line. Okay, take 90 degree straight line and mark accordingly. Now when you take the 90 degree, you have to take P. From the point P, you have to take a compass, protractor, and draw 90 degree line. Now from the point Q, you can draw a 7 centimeter line. How? By using a compass. Okay, you have to take the length 7 centimeter and draw an arc over it. Once you draw an arc, you will get this 7 centimeter line. Okay, so you have to join this line on this straight line what you have got from the protractor, the straight line. Automatically you will get root 13, because we are not aware what is root 13, so that is why we are going in this way. Firstly we need to draw the base and then the hypotenuse. Automatically you will get the altitude. Okay, once you draw this, the working, and this, you will get full marks. Okay, that's it. Thank you. We will be discussing now the second method. Previously for question number 1 we had discussed the first method. This is for class 9, textbook 49, Kerala syllabus, new numbers. Question 4, first method we had already discussed. We are going to the second method. Okay, Second method, we need to prove that we can draw root 13. Okay, so firstly we had drawn how we can draw root 13 centimeter square. Okay, now we will be taking the second method. Second method is split into you can see this triangle into 4 triangles. This is the first triangle wherein the hypotenuse is root 10. This is the second triangle where the hypotenuse is root 11. This is the third triangle, right angle triangle, where the hypotenuse is root 12. Okay, and then we have the fourth and the final right angle triangle wherein the hypotenuse is root 13. I'll explain you how we got this root 13, how we will be getting root 10, root 11, root 12 and root 13. Okay, so we have to follow this method, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, wherein you are already aware altitude square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. Okay, you are already aware. We will be splitting into 4 right angle triangles. Firstly, we need to see the first right angle triangle. In order to understand the first right angle triangle, you have to look into this figure. Take a base of 3 centimeter, okay, and draw a right angle using a protractor, straight line, and then 1 centimeter you have to draw over here. Okay, here you can see this is the base, this is the altitude or the height. So in order to find the hypotenuse, we can use this formula, Pythagoras theorem formula, wherein altitude square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. So here we are not aware about the hypotenuse, the first right angle triangle. We will be substituting here 3 square. This is 3 centimeter square, but for simplicity we are using 3 square plus 1. This is the height or the altitude square. Okay, so 3 square, 3 into 3 you will get 9, 1 into 1 you get 1. Okay, this square, when it is taken to the other side of the equal to sign, you get square root. In order to understand how you got this square root, you have to see my previous videos, question number 1, 2, 3. In order to understand the fourth question, you have to see all these 3 videos so that you can understand how this square, when it goes to the opposite side, it becomes square root. So we have to put the unit also. This is centimeter square. Okay, in the final answer. Now we will go to the second right angle triangle. This you have understood how we got root 10. Now we are going to the second right angle triangle. In the second right angle triangle, we will take root 10 as the base and 1 centimeter as the height or the altitude. Okay, this is the 1 centimeter altitude and this is the base, root 10 we have already found out. So we will be substituting in this Pythagoras theorem. We don't know this, what is the hypotenuse of the second right angle triangle. Okay, so we will substitute over here. This is the root 10, we got it from the previous hypotenuse is our base right now in the second right angle triangle. So root 10 the whole square plus 1 is the height or the altitude, 1 square. So root 10 into root 10, you will get 10 itself. This you have to see my previous videos in order to understand. Okay, question number 1, 2, 3. Once you see that, you will understand how square root of 10 into square root of 10 is 10 itself. Okay, 1 into 1 is 1 itself. If you add this, you will get 11, and when this square goes to the opposite side, you will get square root, and you have to put the unit. Okay, so you have got the second right angle triangle hypotenuse. Now you will use the same method in order to find the hypotenuse of the third right angle triangle. So this 11 centimeter square you have to take over here and substitute over here. Okay, this is the base. Third right angle triangle, 11, square root of 11 will be the base and height will be, or the altitude will be 1 centimeter. Okay, so square root of 11 square plus 1 square, 1 into 1 is 1 itself. Square root of 11 into square root of 11 is 11 itself, plus 1, you will get 12. Once the square goes to the opposite side of the equal to sign side, it becomes square root of 12. Now when you go to the fourth right angle triangle, the fourth right angle triangle, you have square root of 12 as the base and 1 centimeter as the height or the altitude. So you will substitute this in the Pythagoras theorem. You don't know the hypotenuse, okay, so you will substitute, you got this value from the third right angle triangle. So the third right angle triangle's hypotenuse is the base of the fourth right angle triangle, okay, and this square root of 12 square plus 1 square is the height or the altitude. So square root of 12 into square root of 12 is 12 itself, plus 1 into 1 is 1. This, if you add, you will get 13, and this square, when it is taken to the opposite side of the equal to sign, it becomes square root 13, and you have to put the unit. In this way, you have successfully found out how you can draw root 13 using this second method. First method we had already discussed. In this way, if you write both the methods, you will get full marks. Thank you so much.